understand South Africa again. Looking forward to it. It was quite a day yesterday. We started the morning off not knowing what to expect, and it turned into one of the very exciting days that we've had, well, WildEarth in general, and definitely this year. And who knows, today might well be the same. Just an apology for yesterday afternoon, why we disappeared and why I didn't see much of us in the afternoon. We actually had a power failure in the general area, as you probably know. All the waterhole cameras in even some of the other ones in the area also went down. So not something we could control, but we spent some time with those lions anyway, James and myself, and quite enjoyed it. They weren't doing much yesterday afternoon. They were taking it pretty easy. They all had full bellies, those males, and they did a lot of roaring in the evening. Again, just vocally asserting themselves, letting other lions in the area know that we are the big boys around here now. So obviously this morning, part of the plan or on the agenda is to try and go find those males again. Hopefully they're still in that area. There was still quite a lot of that giraffe left, so I'm hoping we'll see some more of them this morning. We're going to head that way soon and just see what the other game drives are doing as well. Otherwise, it's a beautiful morning. You saw fantastic sunrise there. There's some baboons around, but I think they've just run away. They're a little bit shy of the vehicle this morning, and we're just going to enjoy the morning out here. My name is Peter. We've got James on camera and Jan back in the live control system. Let's go look around a bit. Big carcasses like this can attract literally hundreds of vultures. A bit difficult to see because there's a lot of bush around us, but every dead tree in the area would have been a place to sleep last night for these vultures. Just at a rough estimate, I'd say there's probably not that far from 100 vultures in the general area at the moment. Very characteristic shape. I mean, it's one of those shapes that I think all of us know from cartoon days already, when we were little kids and you'd see the vultures in the dead trees. That long, heavy, curved beak designed to be able to rip and tear into flesh, and a long neck as well. Not many feathers on it. Obviously those necks can get extremely dirty when they're feeding. Speaking of the carcass, let's go have a look if the lions are here. There's a lot of vultures. Look at that. Flying everywhere, one sitting on that termite mound. Still quite a lot of them up in the tree right above us here. There's I think just in this immediate vicinity must have been 50 or 40, James? It's lots of them. Let's go a bit forward again. I haven't seen any lion yet. Might be that they're not here. If we don't find them here, we'll go and look at Mapogos Dam as well. That would be the next spot to check. Ah, there we go. Leon there. Good, that's nice. So let's just sit here for a little bit. Once he relaxes a bit, we'll go closer again. Beautiful male. Yeah. Don't want to mess with these guys when they're on the ground. Our station's update looks like at least one Madoda. I haven't seen any others, but one Madoda on the Ndlomiti Bomber. Guys, this is the guy that we saw the first one we saw yesterday. Remember, as we came in, there were two males here, and then later on that Mr. T joined. This one is the one that's limping slightly. And amazing, already that limp is better. Let's get a bit closer to him again. We thought they were full yesterday. These guys have got huge bellies now. Obviously during the course of the night they would have been just gorging themselves more and more, just literally fitting every little bit of meat they can into their tummies. I like these lions' eyes. Every one that we've seen so far, we've seen 4 in total. Not this morning, but during the course of yesterday, managed to see 4 of these males. I know there's a little bit of, seems almost uncertainty whether there's 6 or 5 of these. As far as I know, there's 5 of them in total at the moment. But anyway, to come back to the original point, is these guys have just got the most incredible eyes. I mean, different from what I've seen before in most lions that I've seen. Even in other reserves, they just have a bit more of a untamedness or wildness in their eyes. Really awesome lions. Let's just see, it seems he's going to settle down there. Just try and get you a slightly better view there, James. And there might be a gap through just forward. Sit like this for now. We're just going to give it a few minutes, and then once he settles down more, we'll try another angle again. Oh, this is not a good one now. Fly's bugging him a little bit. You can see him shaking his head. Look at that tick on his ear as well. Big fat tick. Also looking at those ear tips. One of the easy way whenever you look at photographs of lions to see whether they truly are wild lions in the photographs is just their sort of general facial features. Any wild lion, especially adult lion, female or male, but especially males, will always have some scarring on the nose, the face, forehead, the ears. These guys certainly have that. And the breeze is just... I think that giraffe is not doing so well anymore. It's a very, very powerful, almost nauseating smell. Thick smell of rotting meat. Not a problem for lions. They're happy to scavenge. Or in this case, yeah, look at those eyes. Oof. These are exciting cats, eh? Look at that. Big teeth as well. Shows you also these lions are still in very good shape. Don't know how old exactly they are, but I wouldn't say much older than 5 or 6 years. Probably about 6 years old. So it means they've got, especially considering the size and the strength of their coalition, they've got another possibly at least 4 or 5 years of dominance ahead of them. So this could be a, like Jan wrote in the blog yesterday, wrote it beautifully. It'll be a long, peaceful reign after the chaos of the last few weeks.